Hi everyone, it is Mrs. Caffiero. What I'm going to do in this video is we are going to solve the lesson 16 exit ticket together. So you can read that the problem says quarterback Brett Favre passed for 71,838 yards between the years 1991 and 2011. His all-time high was 4,413 passing yards in 1 year, and his second highest year he threw 4,212 passing yards. About how many passing yards did he throw in the remaining years? Estimate by rounding each value to the nearest thousand, then solve. So what we're going to do first is we are going to write out our numbers. So we've got 71,838. We've got 4,413 and 4,212. Now it tells us to round to the nearest thousand. So when I do that, I'm going to get 72,000 here, 4,000 here, and 4,000 here. So I know his passing yards in 2 of the years. They want to know how many yards in all the others. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take these 2 rounded numbers here for these 2 years and add them together. When I do that, I'm going to get 8,000. But I'm not done because I still have to figure out from the total estimate that I have how many he passed in all those other years. So I'm going to take 72,000 and subtract that 8,000 from it. So when I do that, okay, I can't do 2 minus 8, so I have to regroup. 12 minus 8 is 4, 64,000. Now that is my final answer. So I would say about 64,000 yards. That's my answer for part A, or in this case, number 1. And number 2, they want to know exactly how many. So what I'm going to do instead is I'm going to take the numbers from year 1 and year 2, and I'm going to add them together. So 4,413, 4,212, add those numbers together. So that's 8,625. Now I'm going to take the total from those 2 years and subtract it from the actual total. So that's 71,838 minus 8,625. 8 minus 5 is 3. 3 minus 2 is 1. 8 minus 6 is 2. Now we can't do 1 minus 8, so we have to regroup. It's going to be 3 and 6. So your actual answer, your exact answer, is 63,213 yards. Now, number 3 says to assess the reasonableness of our answer in number 2. So we are going to look at this and use your estimate from number 1 to explain. So basically what they're asking you to do is to look at the 2 numbers, the estimated answer and the actual answer, and determine, are these 2 numbers close to each other? Yes, they are. 64,000 and 63,213, those are close to each other. So yes, it is reasonable. And that's it. That's all you had to do. So in number 1, you have your estimated answer. And number 2, you have your exact answer. Number 3, you told me if yes or no, your answer was reasonable based on your 2 numbers from number 1 and number 2. And that's all you had to do. So if these are the answers you got, that's fantastic. If these are not the answers you got, Look back at what you did and rewatch this video and see where you might have gone wrong, so that way you know what to do for next time. If you have any questions, please reach out on your private channel.